Hello everyone, Killikardovine here playing Pro Cycling Manager 2018, and we are in August. We are ready to have a look at the first contracts, the first team that are offering contracts. Here is the projection index for next season. We can see that the Team Sky is projected to be the top team. The teams that have offered us is Movistar, Team Sunweb. Who else? There was someone else up there. CC Team, La Mondial, and actually the biggest surprise for me was I think there were 2-star. There we have a Team Dimension Data. Now Seattle Tour, they're losing everyone at this point, but I'm sure they will find someone to sign. Let's go back. The contract page, probably here. Pressed one times too many. There we go. La Mondial, would love to ride for them, but I think we already did that in 2017 version of the game. My thinking here is that we should go for a top team, a big team. That way we will not be the star of the team, and I don't want to be the star of the team next season. I feel like our rider have gotten very strong this season already. We are dominating the lower tier competitions. Not very fun to just be dominating everything, so we're gonna go to a top team. We're gonna go to top competitions. Might need to go up a little bit in this tier ranking. At the moment we are tier 2 because we haven't been able to ride any tier 2 events, because the only one was early season for us, for our team. So that was a bit of a disappointment that we haven't had a chance to improve our tier this season other than the first one. But hopefully going to a top team we will have plenty of chances for that. Might have been better to go to a Continental Pro team for it, but we're gonna go for a World Tour team. So La Mondial, not really that interesting. CCC team, you see that they are losing a lot of their top climbers. Ricardo Soidel is pretty much the only one that will stay. Maybe they are signing someone, but not really gonna look into that. Team Sunweb, interesting team. Tom Dumoulin will be staying. Kelderman, Omen, Verwake are leaving. Nicholas Roach, Bakelans are staying. So they at least will have a decent team when it comes to the mountains. Bakelans is not very strong there, but Nicholas Roach or Tom Dumoulin would really love to help Tom Dumoulin win a Grand Tour if we were able to unlock the progress to that level. Team Dimension Data, as I mentioned, they are losing everyone. Let's look. Yeah, pretty much everyone will leave the team. You can see that they only have 3 people that are going to stay with the team, and Cavendish is one of them. No, he's actually leaving as well. I thought he would stay, but he's leaving for Katusha. So the only team that can compete with Sunweb that we have offered us are Movistar. You can see that Quintana, Landa will stay. Amador, Anacona, Valverde, Betancourt, a very strong team in the mountains. Would really like to sign for them. I think that this is the best option for us. So I'm actually going to go out, and Tony Martin is there as well for time trials. I'm gonna make an offer for them. 2 seasons, we can live with that. Only 14,000. we don't really care about how much money we make. That's totally fine. 2 years with Movistar team. Maybe a bit of a risk to sign for 2 seasons, but yeah, it usually pays off to be loyal to a team, I guess. We have gotten a few points here in training for XP from training, but we still have a little bit of training left to do. I'm hoping we will level up from one of these 2 warm-up races we will go to. If that is the case, I will show the level up, of course, but our next point of interest is Tour de Slovakia. Our team really needs us to perform there, because it is something that is important for the team. So we will try to do that. And I will see you when that is about to start, or when I level up. And we are ready to sign. We are going to ride for Movistar team next season. There we go. It's done. It's completed. And I haven't ridden any of the races yet. Our tiredness is down to 0. That's of course very good. Our fitness is still at 92. What will happen to our fitness over the coming weeks? See, it's going to go down a little bit to 87. Then it's going to go up again. Maybe we need to slow down the curve a little bit, because we don't want it. We don't want to be too tired when we go to our goal of the late season here in the Tour of Iran. Tour of Iran in Azerbaijan. I still haven't really figured that one out. Maybe it goes to both places because it looks like the Iranian flag to me. Either way, we are signed for next season. It will be interesting to see what kind of team we will get. We know that we will be riding with a lot of strong riders, and I'm actually looking forward to being a bit of a helper and maybe go into some breakaways in bigger competitions. But of course, we need to open them up first. So we have a lot of things to look forward to next season. Grand Prix des Marbrièges. Not sure how to say that. This was not a good race for us. We fell 2 times. The first one with 60 kilometers left to go, 55, 60 kilometers. We tried to make we were in the back of the peloton after that, so wasn't that bad. We tried to move up through the peloton. We hadn't made it to the front of the peloton with 14 kilometers left to go. We were maybe 30th or 40th in the peloton at that time. The roads were not good for passing people. A lot of bike roads, I guess. But then we had another fall with 14 kilometers left to go. Most of my teammates went down. We were very far back. But we managed to come in 52nd place in the end, so that's not too bad, I guess. We should get a decent amount of EXP for working hard on the stage, but only 10. That is what we get, but still very close to a level up now. The end of the Lillehammer race, we are moving up. Probably went a little bit too fast moving up there. Let's do 79, then do 89 in this climb. Will they try to follow us? 3 kilometers left to go. People are working hard to follow us, but I feel like we are in a good position here. Can we get a podium finish here in Lillehammer Grand Prix? 3 people left now. When will they start to sprint? I want to wait a little bit longer. 1 kilometer left to go. They are moving up. We need to answer. And we are actually going to get 2nd place here, I think. Maybe 3rd. 3rd place. Close. So a little bit of video there from Lillehammer Grand Prix. We came in 3rd place. We also had the race objective to pull the peloton for 20 kilometers. We did that, and that means we need to level up now. 36 points for that stage. And a big level up. So if we stay here with time trial, we would get 3 points for hills, 2 on flat, 1 for time trial, 4 for prologue. Not really what we were hoping for. Let's look at stage races. A few points would shift around. What about climber? Not that big of a change either. Barodeur, really what we were hoping for either. Let's have a look at stage races again. 1 in mountain, 1 in flat. I guess the point in flat shifted to mountain. Other than that, I can't really... 1 point from prologue went somewhere. Actually, let's count the point. 13 points. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, we need to do time trial then, because we get more points that way. That is what we will go for. Flat is starting to get maybe a bit too high for us, but guess that's fine. Prologue is at a decent level now for being this early in the career, and 16 time trial, at least we are getting somewhere. That is our rider for now. Let's look. Progression. This is what I was looking for. The potential. Have it changed anything? No, not really. Looks like it's staying the same. Still hoping for... waiting for the massive boost in stamina, resistance and recovery. Maybe that is something that happens with the higher level ups, at the higher levels. So yeah, it's a possibility, because I feel like it's pretty low at the moment, but that's still fine. We can actually see that I didn't really get the points we were promised in that level up. Okay, here it is, but it wasn't here in the training menu. These are the old stats for the previous level up, and here are the new ones. It's confusing. I'm not really sure what they're doing with that part of the game, but at least it looked like we had a good level up. So now we're gonna go into Okolo Slovenska Tour de Slovakia. So we are ready to get into the races. Tour de Slovakia. 7 riders from our team, but Hannes Bergström Frisk is not feeling well. Injury or sickness, I haven't looked it up. I'm not going to do that either. Some strong sprinters here, not world class, but certainly some skilled ones. Enger and Asparagli. It's going to be tough, but I hope we can get something away from this Tour de Slovakia. 11 kilometers left to go. We do not have anyone helping us, so we are just trying to be in a good position here. You can see that the finish is decently interesting. We're going uphill, and there are some extra climbs in the uphill, especially the one towards the goal line. So this could be a very interesting end to the stage. We can see that 85 effort, we are actually losing positions, blinking red. Gonna move up to 89 effort, just in order to keep up. Difficult to determine when to use the energy gel today. I'm gonna use it a little bit later than usual. Maybe now 5.3 kilometers left to go when I used it. It's a high pace here. People are trying to get into a position, and I need to try and follow them. 3 kilometers left to go. We are moving up. Feel like we are in a decent position. Losing a little bit of red bar. Don't think we will be able to follow directly here when they sprint. Maybe now. Use the climb to our advantage. Not going to be a victory. Might be a top 5. No, it's going to be a top 10. My guess would be around 9th place. 9th place, yes. At least that is what we set up as a target, so we could have done better, but still a very good job. So decent finish. Get actually just clicking around a bit, didn't pay attention to what screen we were on. So 9th place, we are in 12th place for points, no mountains so far, and 4th place for youth jersey. We can see that the winner today, Riccardo Minalli, also have the youth jersey. But we need to improve our sprints if we want to compete for the win here, or compete for any jersey here in Tour de Slovakia. Second stage, and we get to be the leader today. I didn't read. Okay, we don't have any objectives. We're just the leader. We don't need to do anything. Guess that is what we need to set ourselves to do today. Would have liked to go into breakaway, but I don't think they will allow that when we are the leader of our team. So we are decently strong for these kind of competitions. So I guess we will just wait for the final sprint, and hopefully today with strong people that can help us in the sprint, we should be able to compete for a top 5 today. 17.5 kilometers left to go on the stage. This stage had a massive fall early on. I did not fall, but all of my teammates except for Ludvigsson also fell, together with a lot of other people. They managed to all come back, but they were pretty tired when they come back, and then when we started to climb in these climbs, most of them died quite early. But they managed to find their way back to the peloton, even if Hetherington and everything just fell off towards the end of the pack now. So therefore I will use Ludvigsson here, coming into the end of this stage. High paced at the moment. Well, it's pretty much flat here towards the end. There is a small climb, but I don't think it will have any effect on the outcome of the race. You can see that the yellow jersey is also up here, wants to compete for the win today. 8.5 kilometers left to go. Not really sure what is happening here up front. A lot of strange things taking place from what I can tell. A lot of shifting in pace. We're gonna use the energy gel. Here comes that last final climb. Looks like they're pacing up it, but yeah, the pace died right at the top. We're gonna use Ludvigsson to move up here. 4 kilometers left to go. Actually, Ludvigsson did not follow us. 3 kilometers left to go. We are up in front. Ludvigsson is coming in now. A bit too late for our taste. Move up to a 95 effort. Use Ludvigsson here if we can. They are sprinting early. We need to start the sprint as well with 1.5 kilometers left to go. Was that too early? We are up in front. We are leading. Will we have enough energy to make it over the goal line? No, we will not. It will be 6th place from what I can tell. We sprinted a little bit too early, and we failed to use Ludvigsson at all. Where was he when we needed him? So disappointing finish. Ludvigsson came in 81st place or something like that. Really disappointed, but some of our other teammates did well. Maybe we should have used them instead. Points jersey, 8th place. Ninth place actually. We were 8th place on that stage when it came to points, I guess. And 15th place for the general classification. 14 seconds behind the leader. Stage 3, we have an interesting goal for our rider today. The leader, outsider, puncher. Objective, finish in the top 10 of the classification of the stage. Objective, get some exposure during a breakaway over at least 65 kilometers in the last 500. 500, well, the final 130 kilometers of the race. So we're gonna go into the breakaway today once it forms. Interesting stage as well, a lot of up and down, decent climbs all the way to the goal line. The final hills are not impressive, but yeah, it's an interesting day. We have a +3 day, so we should be strong. No one is wanting to go yet. If no one attacks, we will go in this first major climb up to the mountain points. That would be a good opportunity to get away from the others. But for now, I guess we just need to wait here. I'm gonna up the pace of the game so that you can stay with me for when we try to get into the breakaway. Are they going? No, it was just a pace setting. Climbing is about to start, but it's not at the point. There we go. People are attacking. We need to attack as well. We need to change the pace of the game. Save a little bit of red bar that way. 85 effort looks like it's enough to follow them. Gonna help with the relay. They go down to 80. We're gonna follow that. What is up with the peloton? Are they letting us get away? We have a minute now. Looks like they're letting us go. We are helping with the pace setting here. There is a group behind us as well. Just want to have a look at the skill of our competition. Looks like we are the strongest by far. Actually, the peloton is riding a bit faster now again. Now we are in this climb. Might be able to set a higher pace here if I just use my own free effort. Because it would be a disaster if we got caught now. Then we used up all this energy and didn't get away. So we might as well just go for it here. Make sure that the pace is high, 85 effort, I guess. We might drop our team, our breakaway helpers, whatever to call them. Okay, we are pulling away a little bit now. Let's slow down to 79. Ooh, they're actually trying to attack here. They are trying to attack to get the mountain points. Did we take them? I'm not really sure. We got a few points at least. It's good enough for now. We are 3 people in this major group of the breakaway. One more person joined us. We still have a little more than a minute to the peloton. Looks like they don't really want to see us go. This is a tough start there. But we are in the breakaway for now. Let's just be happy with that, and I will see you later on in the stage. And it looks like the pace was just too high. As soon as we enter this climb, everyone else dropped. I am alone now in the breakaway, which is a bad thing. Not sure what to do yet. I guess I will just make sure that I get these next 2 mountain points. and then I need to maybe let the peloton catch me and maybe go for another breakaway later in the stage. We are still 155 kilometers from the goal line, so I'm not getting any objective kilometers yet. We need to wait 25 more kilometers before that happens. Two of my helpers just fell, so I feel like I need to go into the breakaway now and just gonna attack early on in this climb. See if I can get away from the pack. They are chasing me fast. They're going to catch me. I am quite sure they will catch me. Soon, soon, soon. Am I getting any breakaway points? We have 4 kilometers now before they caught us. I need to slow down again. The attack was not successful, so we need to accept defeat. Fall back and recover. Speeding up the game again. I would like to make another attack here. Move up to 80 effort. And then we're gonna attack. This time it should be more successful, hopefully. Getting a few seconds, but they are chasing us quite hard. Other people are trying to attack as well. They are joining me, that's totally fine. We have 25 seconds. What are the peloton doing now? Looks like they're trying to catch us. I did make it to the top. I got the mountain points, but soon after that, the peloton, I guess, got us. We have 33 people now in this main group, and I need to just make sure that I have a good position. Maybe there will be room for another attack, but I doubt it. I think we're just gonna wait for the end of the stage now. End of the stage is getting closer. We are about 11 kilometers from the goal line. At the 30-something kilometer mark, I think it was, my teammates decided we don't want to help you anymore. So I've been all alone since then. Not really sure why that happened. You can see that the pace suddenly got jumped very high, but then it slowed down again. Someone will try to attack perhaps. 8 kilometers left to go. We are in a good position so far. More people are trying to get involved. Didn't really check the profile. We can see there is some downhill, and then there is a little bit of an uphill towards. Oh, we are in an awful position because people are trying to move out here. I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna attack. I'm going to attack and see if I can catch up with this group. This is a tough task. It looks like we might be able to do it. Yes, we have caught them. 1 kilometer left to go. We are not going to compete for the sprint here. From what I can tell, we're going to be... actually, the rest of the peloton managed to catch us as well. So that was a really bad move. We're going to get a low finish here, maybe around 15th. Not what we were hoping for this stage. We did get a lot of mountain points, so we should have the mountain years now. 20th place, that is not good. A big mistake to try and follow that group. What does that mean? 20th on the stage, we are 9th overall. And we are in 13th place for the Sprinters jersey. We take the mountain jersey today. We are 10 points ahead of Subenko. We are 4th place for the youth jersey. Our team is in 11th place. That is surprisingly good for them. But we do have our strongest team, all our strongest riders here in this Tour de Slovakia. and 4 points for the stage for trying to be in the breakaway. Stage 4, we're having a pretty good day today actually. People are attacking early. We can see Bradbury is trying to get into the breakaway. And race strategy, free element, we don't have anything to do today. And of course I would like to defend our mountain jersey. I doubt they would allow us to go into a breakaway. Where is the second placed person? He's not out there. It was Subot something. Subenko. Do we have Subenko out there? Nope, I don't see him yet. So that's a good thing. He is not out there trying to steal our mountain jersey. But yeah, I think I'm gonna set a high pace and see if we can get the points here from this first climb. A bit mean towards Bradbury, that is in the breakaway from our team. But it looks like they might not be able to get away because the pace in the peloton is really high, and there we have it. Bradbury got caught. More people will try to attack. Well, I think I will ride fast up this first climb, but not try to get into the breakaway because I don't think the peloton would allow that, but we're gonna turn up the heat anyway. Perhaps a bit of a mistake. I dropped everyone. I was riding fast, the peloton dropped. I thought I can ride with the breakaway. I slowed down a little bit, but I couldn't keep up. One person had attacked from the breakaway, then I thought maybe I could ride with him, but he dropped straight away, so now I'm on my own. Nothing to do. I guess we just gonna wait for people to catch us. Maybe we will be in the breakaway today anyway, just to see what happens. No, it doesn't look like it's going to happen. We're gonna wait for everyone to catch us. We haven't gotten that far, but this person, Tashak, caught up with me, and we have been together in the breakaway since then. We are not working very hard. Please let me win this. Good, fine, perfect. We aren't working very hard, but we still have 3 minutes on the peloton, so I'm just gonna allow it to happen. Sprint points, mountain points, maybe this is the key for us to move up in the general classification as well. Getting some sprints here and gain a few seconds that way. Eventually they will catch us, but since we are riding so slow today up in front here, we should have energy even when the peloton catches us. 12 kilometers left to go. We are together with the peloton, and people are just trying to attack. Nope. Frankovic, a rider named Frankovic, I'm not sure who he is, but he attacked during these double climbs. I had been caught by the peloton at that point. Tashak was still ahead of us. He was caught pretty much straight away. Frankovic stayed away until pretty much when I started to record. And now it's 8 kilometers left to go. We are in a good position, even if we do not have anyone who wants to help us. What should we try and do here? 6 kilometers left to go. We're gonna use the energy gel. We are in a pretty bad position here. Could we start to move up now with 5 kilometers left to go? Might be a little bit too early actually. I'm gonna wait. Okay, we need to do it now because I feel like we are so far behind. 3.5 kilometers left to go, and we are starting to reach the top here. 85 effort. Someone is attacking. Just need to hold out now. We're gonna attack with 1 kilometer left to go. We're gonna start a sprint. Can we catch the people up front? We're gonna win this stage. It could be a win for us. It's going to be very close. Kreder tried to challenge us, but we win the stage. We accomplished so many things today. We were in the breakaway, we secured the mountain jersey, and we managed to win the stage, and we got a lot of bonus seconds in sprints. We should be the new leader now. I think we have 9 bonus seconds from the intermediate sprints, and then hopefully 10 seconds for these sprints, meaning we should move up into the lead. So great victory. Let's look at the general classification. 5 seconds ahead of Enrique Sainz Ensue. And Minali is at the same time as him. He was the previous leader of the race. Points jersey, we're now 2 points ahead of Sainz. And the mountain jersey, we have it 40 points. And of course we have the youth jersey as well. Our team is in 13th place, so a very strong performance on that stage. And we have one stage left to go on Okolo Slovenska Tour de Slovakia. And of course we need the EXP for that as well, 36 points for that stage. That was a strong performance. 5th stage, and we are in the yellow jersey. It's a super flat stage all the way to the goal line. People are going into the breakaway. That's totally fine with us. We are not going to compete for a breakaway today. This means that the mountain jersey is ours because there are no mountains on this stage. But we need to fight for both the sprint jersey and the important yellow jersey today. If any of the other top ranked people, Minali or Unse, wins the stage and we are not second or better, they will pass us in the general classification standings. So this is a very important stage. We are having a -2 race day conditioning. Our stats are hurting a little bit. It's not going to be easy today, but I will see you when the sprint is about to start. 12.5 kilometers left to go. Hetherington is defending us at the moment, but we want someone else. Maybe Efting will do. He is the best sprinter. If you have failed to hear that the other times I mentioned it, you can see that our team is actually involved with being up front here. 9 kilometers left to go. Just defending here now, waiting for the important sprint to start. The green jersey is of course staying close to us, knowing that if he can beat us today, he will likely take over the lead in either the points jersey or the general classification. Oh, we forgot to use the energy gel. I was talking too much. Efting, if I move up now, will you defend me? Will you defend my honor? 85 effort, we are moving up together with Efting. Can use him as a shield. Gonna go with 95 effort. Where is Efting? There is down there. We are in a good position. We need to start the sprint. I don't think we will be able to win today. I think we sprinted a little bit too early for that. Minali is going to win. It's going to steal everything from us. We made a mistake and it's going to cost us so much. I was too eager. I saw people were moving up and I started the sprint way too early. We need to wait for the 1 kilometer mark there. I started with at 1.5 and that was very, very stupid, especially since Efting was still healthy. I could still use him to go fast for a little bit longer. 11th place, and we are in 2nd place overall. Minali moves past us and he also takes the points jersey and the youth jersey. That was the worst possible outcome. We only get the mountain jersey in the end and 2nd place in everything else. Let's look at the bonus EXP. Still 67 points. The team is happy, even if that was a little bit sour. Could have done so much better. 347 points for the next level up. With 3 tours left to go. 3 tours left to go. Next one is going to be very interesting. It is International Tour de Banyangbangi. Yeah, not sure how to say that. Either way, first stage, interesting hilly stage with an uphill finish. Second stage, flat. Third stage, hilly. And then fourth stage is a mountain stage, uphill finish. on top of that, that is going to be massive. So we have something to look forward to in the next episode. Until then, I am Killer Cow Divine. Thank you all for watching.